So Hasan recently got photobombed on a live stream, which is a little ironic, right? Like, isn't he supposed to be doing the bombing? So he's IRL streaming in Ireland, which Ireland, you might want to get rid of him, but don't send him back. Ireland, you can keep him on second thought. He's walking down the street at night with this fella here, and a fan, quote unquote, because he's not actually a fan, decides to troll Hasan, and you just can see for yourself.
Yeah.
Please, I don't have my phone with me. Can we just
All right,
do
screen
photo?
here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey,
So he's got Hasan shocking his dog, and it's printed out, and it's a troll. I think it's hilarious. I don't think this is harassment. I don't think this is too far. Well, this I think is too far. Him shocking his dog is too far. Him being reminded of it, I don't think that's too far at all. I think he should never live this down. He should never be able to forget the fact that he's a fucking abusive, horrible human.
hey, free Kaya. Free Kaya.
Nice to meet you, man.
Jesus, I'll tell you what, the power of
He gets cut off. I don't know who this old guy he's rolling with is, but it's funny. The old guy looks like he's about to say the power of streaming, how you've connected with the youth because he's getting approached. He doesn't know. Chat, he doesn't know. He doesn't know that Hasan literally just got trolled by, someone who's like likely an Asmongold fan. And he's like, this is a beautiful thing. This younger generation is so inspired to fight for the values that you champion. It's not quite what's happened there, but whatever makes you happy, Busta. So anyway, this has obviously created some discourse about, whatever, stream sniping, all this sort of stuff. Hasan thinks he got harassed. Anyone who can see the stream knows the only person who got harassed throughout all of this was actually the fucking dog that was showcased in the troll. So, anyway, Hasan is scolding Asmongold because Asmongold had the same response that I had, that you likely had, which is to say this is totally fine, totally appropriate. He got a photo, that's all that happened, and he did a slight troll by showing something to the camera. But he believes Asmongold's being a hypocrite because Asmongold thinks it's not good when Emaru gets sexually harassed / assaulted by stalker weirdos, but thinks it's fine when Hasan gets trolled and reminded of the horrible things he's done. So anyway, here's a clip of that, but here's the quote. He did 8 hours about how it's fucked up that weird stalker people show up and harass Emaru. Guy stalks me with malicious intent. 4 years ago, Twitch would have banned Asmon. This is a direct incitement for more violence. Direct incitement of violence. That's a little ironic because Hasan is the same person who incited violence against a sitting member of the United States government to his audience. He said if you really cared about Medicaid fraud, you would kill Rick Scott. Telling your audience that if they truly cared about a cause politically, that they should go and kill somebody sounds like inciting violence, now doesn't it, Hasan? Hasan Piker, what are we gonna fucking do with you, man? How are you not banned? I don't get it. It's literally the $1 million question at this point. Because he's making millions of dollars off of literally inciting violence, giving this propaganda to audiences that is fueling them with violent urges, and it's crazy. He's making so much money doing it. How is he not banned? I don't know. I literally do not know. And people have their theories. They think it's like, because he's making Twitch so much money, because maybe the Twitch staff agrees with his politics, and so they're not going to punish him for something, for saying what they think. I don't know at this point. We're sort of beyond that. The reality is, I guess he's not going anywhere, and so we're just going to have to live with him. But anyway, so let's take a look at this clip at this point. Let's see how Hasan responded to Asmongold's approval of the troll.
Like, oh my god, this might be clip of the year.
Clip of the year. I think this could be it.
No, I think this is the clip of the year, chat. Is so based.
Ooh.
God damn it, dude. You're such a fucking loser. Oh my
you mad,
god.
Bro? You mad, bro?
Oh my god. This might be clip of the year, chat. Yeah. Yeah. It's based.
It's funny, dude. It's funny. It's a meme. It's a meme of you shocking your dog, and we want to remind you of how horrible you are all the time. Yes, true. I don't think... Oh, and then it's funny. Someone in the chat just goes, Nazi. Who's the Nazi? Asmongold? Yeah, I'm sure. Yes, he's the Nazi, right? Of course.
Yeah. Take a shower. Take a fucking shower. Go outside.
Shower.
See the...
Go outside, the guy who fucking stream sniped you had to go outside to do it, so I'm confused on that one. It's touch grass until it's the grass that's closest to you, I guess. Okay.
Fucking daylight for once in your goddamn life. Oh my lord.
I love that too. You know, touch grass, get some daylight. All these things are all instructions that you could equally give to your chat, right? You know, all things that they are not doing that they could and should be doing. You have 50,000 people watching you right now. You don't think out of those 50,000 people, like at least 20,000 of them are like half naked in bed, sitting in a pool of grease that they've excreted, or secreted is the right word. You know, just their own bodily fluids, a mixture of cum, sweat, maybe shit. They're literally laying in it, decaying, waiting for your ideas to become mainstream enough to where the government will knock on their door and give them free money for doing nothing but jerking off all day. That's literally what they're waiting for. So if you think Asmongold fans are viewers, or Asmongold fans, Asmongold viewers, whoever they are a bunch of losers, you would literally be like astounded when you see the type of person watching your content. Asmongold fans, like if they're, let's say because you think Asmongold fans are Nazis, you know Nazis are like, they like think they're the master race. So let's use your logic, which isn't correct, but let's use it to make some sense here. How would it make sense that they're a bunch of losers, but they're also losers who are Nazis, and Nazis are like super big into self-improvement, becoming the best versions of themselves for the benefit of their race? Doesn't make sense, right? Like, that's why people say working out is right wing, because it's like a bunch of guys getting big and strong, which poses a threat to like all the libtards or whatever. So anyway, let's just continue on here.
Pick up a weight. Lift some weights. Stop.
Lift some weights. Literally, like, you can't be serious, you know? You want to talk about Nazis? Fucking Nick Fuentes, the biggest Nazi ever, just got interviewed by Bradley Martin. And Bradley Martin fucks with Nick Fuentes. Go lift some weights. Look at that guy. He's fucking huge. He owns a gym. He owns a gym! People use his gym because they like him, and they like him. They're watching the Fuentes podcast where they agree with, you know, Fuentes. So what are you even talking about? Not to get too off track here. I know we were talking about, you know, Asmongold here, but
Stop drinking Dr. Pepper. And I say this as someone who loves drinking Dr. Pepper.
Dr. Pepper.
Go outside. Enjoy life. Why do these people do this? Yeah, he says that while this happened to Emaru. That's the other side of it. Yeah. He'll do fucking 8 hours talking about how it's fucked up that this, you know, weird stalker-ass people show up and harass Emaru. But then he fucking masturbates with his stupid-ass, incel-ass audience when it happens to someone he doesn't like.
No, because you didn't get harassed. The reason he thinks it's funny is because it's not the same thing. You're trying to draw a false equivalency, right? This is a fallacy. You're saying that because he disapproves of one thing and doesn't disapprove of another thing, that he's a hypocrite because you're viewing those two things as equal. The problem is they're not equal. We all saw that clip. If you saw that clip of Hasan getting stream sniped and think that's the same as Emaru getting SA'd at TwitchCon, you are like the most mentally retarded person. You shouldn't even legally be classified as a person. They should like crumple up your birth certificate and put it down a paper shredder. Like you're literally, and this is the best case I think I've used this word in like weeks, a retard. You are retarded. It's true.
It's called hypocrisy. Okay? I know a lot of people love talking about hypocrisy. That's hypocrisy. This is precisely what I was talking about when I said these guys literally egg on their fan bases so that they can get one socially maladjusted loser from their fucking fan bases to finally take the step and go outside in person.
Oh, right. Because that's something you don't support. You don't support maladjusted losers finally taking the step to kill Rick Scott. I'm a little confused here.
And they egg that shit on. Back in the day, swatting, for example, or this kind of behavior was frowned upon in the entire community.
No, yeah, I mean, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. Yeah, swatting. When the police go to your house because someone found your address and decided to lie to the police saying there's a threat of a hostage situation at your place, so they come with guns and point them at you, all because you have some people who dislike you online, is the exact same thing as what happened to you. You basically had a gun pointed at you, man. I'm sure. We all saw the clip. I love how Hasan, he tries to modify the version of events that we literally all saw 30 fucking seconds ago. We just saw what happened on video. So when you like make it sound like it was as bad as a swatting, we can just go watch the clip and know that's not true.
People would never actually highlight it or promote it. That time is gone now, okay? Is no holds fucking barred. It's so crazy.
Right. It's so crazy, man.
Yeah, based. Next time you should have a gun. Yeah.
Because that's what Asmongold said. Because that's what we all said. We all said that he should have had a gun and shot you. This is the biggest pussy shit victim card response you could possibly conjure up. And it's not really a surprise, right? Like, you know, he has to try to make it out, you know, bigger of an attack against him than it was. Totally just hyperbolic, you know, crybaby bullshit.
Also, that unwashed pussy has been running away from having a fucking conversation with me for the past 2 years almost at this point. So think about that. Think about how fucking cowardly you have to be that...
Well, he does not have to platform you. Like, he doesn't have to give you a fucking platform at all. Why would he? Like, again, I mean, why do you think, as somebody who is as fucked of a person as you, are deserving of a platform?
You have to sit around in your little hug box and talk about how shit I am and how dangerous I am and how the government should actually take action against me. And then celebrate when finally someone comes up to me in public, even though you're scared shitless to fucking go outside on your own, and celebrate that sort of thing, but you can't even fucking deal with me in person.
The reason people are celebrating it, and I don't even like that word, no one's really celebrating it. They just think it's kind of funny and like a cosmic justice moment, you know, sort of like you get what you fucking deserve thing, is where what's being shown to you is a meme of you abusing your pet dog, right? And so when people see someone who's done something wrong, be reminded of that wrongdoing because they've been able to escape the consequences of that wrongdoing, it's something where we are all happy that you got reminded of it, because you didn't lose everything for being for doing that evil act. This guy doesn't get consequences for his actions, right? And so when there are eventual consequences from people who do stuff like this, people are happy. They like to see people who are evil getting consequences. It's really that simple.
It's just stanky ass cowards, all of them. Fucking losers.
The word coward, again, it's like he's gonna say Asmongold's running. Asmongold, he doesn't want to have a debate with me or whatever. It's like, well, you will not box Sam Hyde. So again, I know this has been brought up for like fucking 3 years at this point, but it's been 3 years, no fight. You say 2 years, no debate. How about 3 years, no fight? You want to be like a real cool, tough leftist who's not a coward? Go do that. Get in the ring. I think that'd be way more brave than debating Asmongold. Just a hunch, though. Like, he's talking about go outside, lift weights. Okay, so what? So for what reason? So you can be a cool person on the internet? How about so you could be a cool fighter and get in the ring?
Gotta
get this guy out of the corner, man. This poor dog, he's about to get shocked. He doesn't even know. And he just sits there. He sits there totally, like, upset. He's sullen, waiting for his audience to comfort him, his chat to comfort him. It's crazy. Look at this.
Hasan compares his sniper being to sexually assaulted. That's not what you mean. I can already tell this line of attack. Yeah. I know.
Someone immediately. Oh, the chatter was saying that's what people are going to say is ridiculous. Well, maybe because it's ridiculous to compare that to sexual assault.
But it's still hypocritical. This is what I mean when I say there are content creators who fucking egg this shit on, right? There are content creators who egg this shit on. That was not like a horrible situation at all. Partially because I'm a big boy, I can handle myself, and I think I handled it fairly well. So much so that they had to literally mute a part of the fucking reaction where I was like, "Hey, man, have a good day," and we just moved on.
We literally all saw that, right? Because I also think the reason you said "have a good day," I believe, is because I think he thought the dude was saying it ironically, right? I think he thought the guy who photobombed him was saying "free Kaya" in a way to mock the people that are saying "free Kaya." But maybe it only occurred to him afterward that there's not many people like that.
Right? But what do you think is going to happen next time when you are celebrating that sort of stuff?
Anyway, yeah, what's going to happen? You're going to get butt raped? Okay, I'm sure. Anyway, Asmongold responds to Hasan's scolding. So after all what, was just spoken got, released to the internet, Asmongold had a fucking field day.
Emaru, that's the other side
What?
of it. Yeah. He'll do fucking 8 hours talking about how it's fucked up that this, weird stalker-ass people show up and harass Emaru. But then he fucking masturbates with his stupid-ass, incel-ass audience when it happens to someone he doesn't like. It's called hypocrisy.
No, it's not. Do you really think that what happened to you is on the same level as that?
Obviously
What are you
not.
talking
It's
about?
Ridiculous. Literally ridiculous. Truly ridiculous.
I mean, this is a little bit. This is a mountain and a molehill.
Okay? I know a lot of people love talking about hypocrisy. That's hypocrisy.
No,
This
it's
is
not.
precisely what I was talking about.
No, it's not. Somebody physically assaults you is different than somebody showing a picture next to you, and it's the picture of a joke. They're joking. It's a meme. By the way, a meme that you've posted. You've posted the Kaya meme like 5 times.
Also, that unwashed pussy has been running away from having a fucking conversation with me for the past 2 years almost at this point. So think about
The
that.
conversation is, look at this person that showed the photo of a meme that I've reposted on Twitter. Isn't this the same thing as whenever somebody that you know got sexually assaulted? Wow, this is very hypocritical. Or, oh yeah, Ethan's frivolous lawsuit that I intentionally tried to misrepresent over and over and over. You can't have a conversation with people that don't agree on basic reality.
Yeah, and he's also incredibly bad faith. Like, I've seen this dude have conversations before, and I've seen debates he's had before. He's a atrocious debater. He's not in good faith. He's always looking for like little ad homs or whataboutism. He literally, and I hate bringing this up because it sounds so nerdy and gay, but he just uses so many logical fallacies that it even bothers me. I wouldn't care if someone ad homs in a debate, because like an ad hom being, there's actually, this sounds so retarded. There's a concept called the fallacy, where just because something is a logical fallacy, that it's not allowed to be used in a debate, which I actually agree with, right? Because ad hominems, like, I think can be legitimately useful in a debate and can be, used to prove a point. And just because it's an ad hom, it doesn't mean it's wrong, right? If someone's talking about like lifting weights and stuff and they're not even in shape, you can be like, dude, but you're fucking small. What do you know? It's like, it's not a good argument, but it's just the fact that he said it, and it's like a logical fallacy. Does that make it, void as an argument? I don't think so. So anyway, yeah, his ad homs aren't even good. That's my point, right? It's not the fact that it's an ad hom that I have a problem with, but when he like attacks people personally, his personal attacks suck. Like, they're not even useful, right? So anyway, that's basically what's happening here, and this is the same sort of Hasan shit that we've been talking about for like the past 2 years. This is, I mean, what even is there else to say at this point? This dude's a joke. He is unliked by everybody outside of his community. There are people who have no interest in politics at all, who feel very strongly about this guy in a negative way, and that is only because he is that big of a piece of shit. That has nothing to do with Hasan derangement syndrome or anybody thinking that he's worse than he actually is or something. It's literally because of all the clips they've seen that would show you the kind of person he is, okay? And so I think all of this is totally deserved. It's totally warranted. And if you don't want people going up to you holding photos where it's you shocking your dog, maybe don't give them a photo of you shocking your dog by not shocking your dog. You know what I mean? That would be something I would suggest. So anyway, that's my point with this whole video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like. If you didn't, leave a dislike, and I'll see you guys all later. Goodbye.